Hello there, thanks for coming by PosterCentral.com's video blog today. I'm Pete Howard, and what a gorgeous 1967 concert poster here by the Doors in Washington, D.C. Check out this brilliant Day-Glo orange. Isn't this just wonderful? Man, this is done so effectively. The poster artist on this poster was Dail Beeghly, somebody that I love. I think he's so good, he's actually the only poster artist himself for which I've done a video blog. Otherwise, I just do the items and mention the artist. But Beeghly's stuff, I think, is just great and practically unique. It's just a beautiful poster. It includes, Beeghly often did this, instead of a photograph, actual artistic renderings of the musicians involved in the poster. And there you have one of the Doors that Beeghly did. That just he did a lot of blacklight posters that were sold in head shops as well. And that sort of that element sort of has a feel as part of this poster. So that's pretty cool. And then below that, let me move in a little bit closer here. Below the Doors artistic rendition, you have their famous logo just blasting across the center of the poster. I just love that. And moving in a little bit closer, it says, appearing in person, International Ballroom, Washington Hilton Hotel, Connecticut Avenue and T Street in Northwest Washington, D.C., giving you the part of town. Saturday evening, November 25th, 67. I like that casual 67 thrown aside. And of course, especially since the Doors in 67, the year they came upon the scene. And then it says 8 p.m. And then it says Thanksgiving weekend, all seats $4 in advance and $4.50 at the door. And then the ticket information there. Tickets on sale now at all Montgomery Ward stores, all Giant Music Centers, Learmont Records in Georgetown, Talbert Ticket Agency, the Willard Hotel, and then if I get in even closer, a couple of fun, colorful local places, Soul Shack, and it gives the address, King Records in nearby Alexandria, Virginia, and Yonder's Wall, which was a head shop, by the way, and it gives the address of that place as well. Just, lovely, flowing 1967 psychedelic lettering on this poster, alternating between white and that Day-Glo orange, and especially with the Doors name logo in that Day-Glo orange. Just, I think it's fantastic. Well, don't want to leave out the artist's little credit there. He puts his initials, DWB, see that, for Dail W. Beeghly, and then on the other side it says Creative Signs, and that's what Beeghly called his company. Now another name to make note of briefly is above the D in the Doors. There you have the concert promoter. It says Durwood C. Settles Presents, and he was a popular concert promoter in the area at the time and worked closely with poster artist Dail Beeghly. And one of their most famous collaborations, as a matter of fact, is this beautiful Jimi Hendrix of the Merriweather Post Pavilion poster, a Settles concert that Beeghly did the artwork for, in which I've also blogged because I think it may be the best Hendrix poster of all time. And this might be my favorite Doors concert poster of all time. Beeghly just really, I'm really a fan, that's for sure. Interestingly, this doesn't usually happen. It's very unusual, but this poster was printed for, before the show for advertising on both cardboard and paper. They look the same, but they obviously don't feel the same. And the cardboard one I would just be holding, but this is the paper version. That's why I have it on this backing with obviously clothespins, so that it's not constantly crackling in my hand. But both are real, both are legitimate. It's not like one was made after the show. They actually printed them both ways. And as for the Doors, boy, their second album, Strange Days, had been out for about a month. And, as I said, the Doors in 67, to me, that's just their first two albums, and Light My Fire and everything, that's just the year if there had to be one year picked. Now, I couldn't find a review of this exact show. However, I did find a review of the very next night in Hartford, Connecticut, and the reviewer called them mesmerizing, and the show was an unequivocal success. So the Doors, in 67, nobody was too messed up yet on anything, substances or whatever, so not surprising to hear this. And I would call the poster an unequivocal success as well by Beeghly. I think it's fantastic. And by the way, the Doors timeline books say that Morrison's mother and his brother attended this very show, so that's kind of fun. One thing Beeghly didn't do was include the opening act, and they're actually, sort of like favorites of mine a little bit, the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. John McEuen and company was the opening act, and they were playing off their first album and their first semi-hit single, the lovely Buy For Me the Rain, which got a lot of airplay in the Doors' hometown of Los Angeles, so it was a big hit for me, but it didn't do that well in the charts. But anyway, the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band was the opening act, but not mentioned. So maybe they wouldn't fit on the poster. I mean, everything is so Doors and psychedelic. Yeah, come to think of it, the country rock and banjo and stuff of Nitty Gritty Dirt Band maybe wouldn't have fit. So, as for Jim Morrison and band, boy, it's just a beautiful '67 concert poster by Beeghly. Hope you enjoyed seeing it. Thanks a lot for stopping by, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.